'Cause I've been running this world without you, with no help at all, one way to fall, living this nightmare all through. What's new? I'm making without you, with no help at all, one way to fall, living this nightmare all through. What's new? I'm making without you. I'm making without you.
Okay, hi everyone. Time for the new workout. So today it will be a heavy one. Just want to remove that one from here. So probably as you have seen, have a 2 hours very intensive workout. Let me show you what I mean. The workout is called Hawksville. Hard one. You'll see. Just choose the Alp Zwift as a route. because I still need to do some climbing for my tram bike. Okay. Okay, workout. Oh, sorry, no, I just made a mistake. I think it's the wrong workout at the moment. Loaded. Just gonna wait to see. Just loaded one of the crit workouts. Yep, not mine. At least I can change it here quickly. My workout is at the bottom. This is mine. Urge mode, yes for now, but I will stop it at some point. Okay, we're going to do climbing. So let me see, what frame am I using? Right frame, right wheels. Okay. So yeah, you can see, not the easiest one. Make myself a little bit smaller. Okay. Need to move my camera a little bit, but it's not going to be now. The fans are ready. Okay, so time to start. Cool. So, as I usually do when I have workouts longer than an hour and a half, having some food ready for me. So two energy bar, one energy bar and two energy gels. So my friends are online. Just give them kudos. So what I'm planning is to have some food every 2 sets. So the sets are pretty intensive, going at my VO2. So full VO2 session. Let me increase a little bit the spin. Okay, I have to change my cadence sensor. This one is not really working properly. You can see it from here. For some reason, Garmin cadence sensor doesn't properly work. Sorry, guys. Okay, I need to start my fans already. It's starting to get warm. Think that you can't really hear the music, so let me turn on your music. Okay, music's on. All seems cool. Let's just do that. workout actually a little bit easier than what I did on Monday. Sorry, not on Monday, but on Tuesday. It was another good session. And 1 minute before the first VO2s, these are just the warm-up ones. So I'm going to do them on a high trim. About 100 RPM. Let me increase that. And there's the first one. Can't believe it. Okay, starting the out the Zwift training. Okay, it's all blue, it's red. Anyway, So the idea is to do the workout on a incline mode, because that's usually how you do it when you have short sprints. The ERG mode, ERG mode is not perfectly suitable for when you're doing sprints and when you're doing short intervals. So that's 15 to 15 seconds. 7 in a set. So if you want to be able to do them properly, I trust more to the when I'm doing in incline mode than when I'm using the ERG. Trainer has some delays, also has random delays, so sometimes 3-4 seconds, sometimes it's accurate. So for 15 seconds, if you lose 3 seconds in the beginning and then it's accurate at the end, it means that you have lost 3 seconds out of 15, out of 20 seconds or 15 seconds. It's like a lot, that's like 20% of the workout. Of course, I will have to see how it will work when I am on the incline, when I start with the first set. So I need to check again the gears that I will be using. So I try to use this one to 70, run this one. So check it here, check how it is. Okay, so that was okay. Get some food. Start it now. Half of that one. Okay. 4 seconds or less. 30 seconds when you start preparing, concentrating, switch comes off, see you in a few minutes. Okay, first one down. I made some mistakes, so that's why I actually made 2, 2, 1 to 7 in total again. A bit mixed up the recoveries, not that important. I will try to be more concentrated for the next one. Okay, some water. Good.
Thought I wanted to save us, but I was stuck in the
So
past.
you're lifting the stars.
I wanted to hurt.
They are not the most important thing.
Something that lasts.
If I actually do the workout a little bit heavier than it should be.
Paint a picture in vivid color. Can't tell the black from the grays. To slow things down and clear my mind. It's like leaving a toxic friend behind.
Okay.
You say yes, and you don't make waves. I don't need to say
So half of the recovery is done already.
I don't wanna hide or waste another life. Say no, and I will let go.
So the next step is the same.
You said you know that I've tried, and I don't wanna hide or waste another life.
7 of 20 minutes at 380 watts.
Gonna prove my own
And 7 15 seconds.
when I said I'm gonna change.
Under 15 seconds at 9.
Make me pick up the broken
270 watts.
Don't want it to be in vain, no. But to slow things down and clear my mind. It's like leaving a toxic friend behind. You say yes, and you don't make waves. I don't need to say you know that I'll try, and I don't wanna hide or waste another life. Say no, and I will let go. I don't need to say you know that I'll try, and I don't wanna hide or waste another life. Would you believe if I told you that I don't wanna go back? I'm just afraid that I'll lose you, and I don't wanna hide or waste another life. You say yes, and you don't make waves. I don't need to say you know that I'll try, and I don't wanna hide or waste another life. Say no, and I will let go. I don't need to say you know that I'll try, and I don't wanna hide or waste another life.
Here you go. Speed of the fans. Seconds left. Just need to concentrate already. So we'll try to do one set on energy mode. Let's see how it will work on energy. Okay, let's keep it in the middle.
So you run into an alley, a narrow pierced me right through the heart. So I went down by the river and I tried to drown you, 'cause it's all I can do. I keep on falling down.
When is that one? Doesn't
I keep on
it's not done perfectly. The third one I did the previous two harder than I should have done them. So let's just try how it will be on CS mode. Trying to keep cadence 105. 105 at least. Okay, there it comes. You can see the green out already. Okay. And slowly increase the spin. 400. Let's do full 200. Okay, so seems that still better to do that on ERG mode. So just keep the ERG on and it will not change gears. Okay, done for to go. So for the next one, we'll be past the middle. I'm already at the middle. Then you can mind the warm up. I give 3 minutes there for the warm up was about 15 minutes. So include that in the middle. See? Well, not really. Keep in mind that I don't only for 7 minutes out of 4 hours. Yeah. Once I finish the next one, like I said, I will be past the middle. Okay, 35 more seconds before the next one. And I have to start concentrating.
so high, blue eyes, fake cry. Beware of the fox tonight. Cold feet, a dark rain, my blood in your frozen veins. Dream high, no pain, run fast in broken chains. Treat me with your silence. Hear my songs are burning, but I'm not crying. Call out for another. Will you kill me gently if I'm not crying? Sneak out, keep fighting. I'm willing to take a chance. Break free, the dog's biting. Dressed up for the final dance. Shut down, inspire. I'm here to take your call. New soul to higher. I will despite you all. Treat me with your silence. Hear my songs are burning, but I'm not crying. Call out for another. Will you kill me gently if I'm not crying?
Oh. So 4 done, 3 to go. Ah. Way more than the half past. Especially if we don't count the last 15 minutes covered. Oh no, there's more. Anyway, the fact is, we got 3 more. So it's 11 more minutes of hard work. Just 11 more minutes. How easy it sounds. But nobody knows that these 11.5 minutes are divided by 3. Each one is 3 minutes. No, it's 4 minutes something. 4 minutes, there's about 15 minutes in total left. So 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Oh, hell. Yeah, I can't really reach high pulse. I don't know why, but my highest pulse that I'm usually having is maximum 170. It's very rarely when I go above 170 indoor. The problem is that the VO2 is my weakest part, so anyway. Oh, time to stop with the next one.
someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think it would be for the best if I pack my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think it would be for the best if I pack my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your gas without making a mess. up, you're the battery that keeps me awake. Reload under your control before I break. Killing frustration, have to do it all to survive the nightfall. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the
Okay, so they can be surprised. It came immediately after I started the previous set, so I didn't really count the sets correctly. You see there's a 8 set, so I was ready for 7. So this is a huge surprise for me that I have to do one more set. So luckily for now, everything is fine. Here's the heart. Yes, I hope to finish at the end of the last few, but it's normal. So, let me just recover now, and I'll see you after the next set.
2 seconds back here. So not too bad, ladies. I mean, this one's not over. This esports specialist team, mixing track, mixing road racers, they're going toe-to-toe. It's bananas. 2020 cannot quite knock them out, Nathan.
No, but I mean that's a lot of time, though. That's,
It
I mean,
is.
look at how 2020 is coming, and I don't think 2020 are under any pressure at this point. I mean,
They
look
probably
at
haven't
look
even
at how
used-
organized this is. Look at Dygert on the front. I mean, they look.
Well,
whoa,
Chloe
she's
Dygert
pushing.
Owen is a once-in-a-generation athlete, much like her coach and mentor, Kristen Armstrong. It's absolutely amazing that Armstrong gets to pass the baton on to Chloe Dygert, who has gone on to be, I mean, I'll never forget that, we race on that Richmond course a lot, that she won the junior time trial and road race at that Richmond Worlds and has not looked back. She has, she's even gone through a very troubling period of her career to fight back through that after a rough time at Tour California a couple of years ago. So Chloe's been through the ringer to come out as this super elite of the ultra. I mean, it's just amazing when you look at what Chloe Dygert is all about. So now some of these teammates, it's okay sometimes, like Natalia Franco, who had done her work. The team is going to soldier on, no problem at all, because they're going to take the time off of the fourth rider's wheel. So they still have a lot of riders. Shayna Paulus having a great ride today. We mentioned, Shayna Paulus is another tremendous story. When you talk about NICA and the National Interscholastic Cycling Association, she started with her brother Nielsen racing. Well, she was the first ever podcast that I did a few years ago. And just such an interesting family. And Shayna has gone on to really do herself proud by the way she's built up this. She started as a high school mountain biker, and now she someday will go to the Olympic Games. All right, the team now is really surging. Nathan, Kristen Armstrong, that name. Kristen has opened up a fitness center in Boise, a training center. She's a businesswoman extraordinaire as well. But look how fit she is. This is the gold standard right now on a very special day, because we're only about. They're going to finish, Nathan, I think, right at the same time as the Olympic team with announcement with Patrick Dempsey is going to be going live, if I have my timing correct. It's such an honor, isn't it, to have them out racing here today? How cool is this?
Absolutely awesome to see that they're able to put an effort out on the bike, same time from home, and race together, and then be able to push, and perhaps win out here today. It looks like it's happening. Vicky Nealon, 1:45, as you can see, the time gap that they started in difference was 1 minute, so it has gone out to 50, but that'll come back a little bit on the downhill in this section here, because obviously 2020 are getting a lot of speed right now in that downhill. These ladies, they're still climbing from socks to watts right now. But with that 1929, there's a huge amount of time to make up. Now, Vicky Nealon has been pushing 5.1. I'm going to do some comparisons here, though.
Wow.
At 5 watts per kilogram,
she's so strong.
Her and Rachel Elliott have been kind of carrying the team over this climb at this point. And you see Rachel now making her way to the front, 5.8 watts per kilogram coming from Rachel Elliott. And so these two riders, I think, they've been watching a little bit as to what kind of watts are being put out ahead of them. Socks for watts, to make up 20 seconds is huge, but if they can hold 5 to 6 watts per kilogram for the duration of the final lap, we'll have to see. I mean, if the power is there, they may be able to pull something off here. But, I mean, 2020 have been just hammering. But I do see 2020's numbers a little bit lower over the climb, actually, just a moment ago. But they got some time to work with, that's for sure.
Yeah, Lethbridge, Withrow, a couple more of the riders that on that Socks for Watts team. Again, I love the fact that, I mean, what a challenge for them going up against basically the U.S. Olympic team, past and present right now. Another interesting section, really trying to carry the momentum through here. Vicky Nealon, massive talent. So, yeah, this squad not shying away from the challenge out here today in round 60. Again, 28 total K. It's a worldwide phenomenon. The thousands of riders, the hundreds of teams that participate in the WTRL, but this memorable edition is going to be moving into the business end pretty quickly here. So it's a monumental task. Just being on the podium is going to be the battle. Now look at the Sox for Watts, Sisu, and the Choppers. These splits are coming in at a 19:51, a 20:08, and then just 2 seconds separating Team Sisu and the Choppers here. The Choppers, a legendary team in this world of WTRL. So there, that what are we looking at there, Nathan? Really 20 seconds separating second from third. I think we're going to be talking about the silver, bronze, chocolate medal that they give out for fourth place here.
Yeah, this so Neela, I wanted to talk a little bit about Sisu. Sisu has had a
Thank
great
you.
ride
It's
so
about
far.
time
This
that
is,
we do.
You know, this is a team that has popped onto our radar all of a sudden. And they're currently sitting in that third place, and they're battling up against the Choppers. I mean, that's that, and the Choppers. When we
amazing.
we first started broadcasting these races, the Choppers were the dominating every single week. And they're, it's coming from the triathlon world. They have that steady effort. They're used to time trialing. That's what they do. And I think the reality of the level that Lucy Charles and the rest of that team were bringing to the TTT kind of got some of the ladies out in the elite world of cycling like, hey, this is a place where we can really get some. Because you were saying yesterday how the challenge that some of these professional women can get right from jumping out on the platform and getting pushed from their homes is absolutely amazing. And a lot of these athletes, that's what they're looking for. They're not looking for out here they want to win, but at the same time they're looking to get pushed to their absolute limits as well. And I think that's part of the attraction here that's coming in. And Team Sisu here obviously showing that they've got some metal to throw down here and try and get on the podium again. They were holding down third. Now we're getting times coming in again. Onyx ladies, they're the first ones out, so they'll start populating here off the 22-kilometer mark. And as you can see, ATP Racing, Total Tri, that just means that they've gone through that marker. It does not mean that they are the fastest times, but those are the fastest times through the 22K as we wait for the rest of them to come on through.
Yeah, I don't think Duncombe is racing today, actually. I think I made a mistake there. I think it's Lethbridge I was confusing. Again, that's going to be Sox for Watts that we're hanging in here with. These ladies deserve the credit of I love that we're spending a lot of time with the Viennas here because this has been a historic day of racing. We're going to see, again, that we start populating the 22K checkpoint here. These fastest times are going to be coming in. I'm really watching spots 2, 3, and 4 to see if we're going to have any changes there. Okay, well, a challenging course has certainly brought out the best. You can see that this is one of the squads that really hasn't struggled. I think they're going to soldier on -1 rider here, Nathan. It's touch and go right now. We're going to go back to the men as we pick up the Plastic Cockneys. They've been sitting up in the top 3 here, and it looks like with that last check, Nathan, we're just waiting for the Nagabombs to roll by and see if they're holding on to the fastest time, which in all likelihood they will be.
Yeah, I mean, well, looking at the Plastic Cockneys coming through with the 17:56, it's really close race here.
Yeah.
And there it is in real.
2 seconds.
Whoa! 2 seconds, Plastic Cockneys, and this is a great race. This is a great race. The Ireland Naga Bombs, Plastic Cockneys. Reese Howells put this crew
literally deadlocked, Nathan. I mean, 2 seconds. My goodness.
And look behind Timo DZ and the Brat Pack there battling it out there for third. Only 3 seconds between them. And then even with World Rowing there, they got taken over there by just a couple of seconds as well. I mean, everything is so close here on this day. This is for first place, but third place is a serious battle as well. With Volendam still involved, World Rowing, Timo DZ, the Brat Pack, they're all involved still.
Nathan, in the team pursuit, they do qualifiers, and then you have teams facing off in their quarters and finals, sort of like that, because it looks like the silver medals are going to be decided between Nagabomb and the Plastic Cockneys, and then it looks like we're going to be settling actually 3 teams, maybe even 4 or 5 teams, really, could be in contention for that final spot on the podium. I mean, this is going to be as good as it gets. But again, 2 seconds separating the Irish Nagabomb team with the Plastic Cockneys. That is going to be a battle royale. Both teams are locked and loaded. They've got some depth, Nathan. We're hanging in here with the Cockneys. They've got 6 riders. It looks so we're going to see a lot of that on the final lap of riders who came out of the team that they started with, did their work early, and are now just cooling down. out there, as it doesn't look like a time I'm going to be taking off those wheels. It's so hard to keep things together here. These guys actually going downhill right now. You can tell that by looking up in the top right-hand corner there. You can see it flattens out right now. Okay, well, Nathan, this one's going to be good. Brace
2K to
yourselves.
go.
It's going to get
2K
really,
to
really
go.
exciting.
We're looking, and for the results out here today, I think we're going to be sub 36 maybe. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, earlier today, the
Unreal.
fastest time that we saw, 35:52 is the fastest time. Interesting to see. So far, Team ODZ have set a 35:52. They already have come across the line, I believe, out here today. So we'll have to see what these boys can throw down. 35:52 is what they're looking to beat. Team ODZ was
Wouldn't
in
you-
fourth place with a 28:35 before they set that 35. So 30 seconds, were they able to actually make that up? Volendam ahead there. We can see those orange numbers. They're just about to cross line, as you can see here. Volendam as
Yikes.
well, looking to get a
Yeah.
solid result. They were sitting in sixth place last time.
After that finish, Nathan, somewhere in China, a server started smoking and then lit on fire and is now dead. They just killed a server with that effort. That was how many watts they were putting through the internet there. That is nuts to see Volendam finish up. Those Dutch boys know what they're doing out there. Nathan, if you start this race as one of the riders who comes in punching above your weight, as they say, maybe the lowest FTP, functional threshold power, in your team, wouldn't you think that during this event you might set some new FTPs?
Oh,
I mean,
easily.
how deep?
Easily.
Because you're going to dig deeper than you ever have before. Out here, with especially if you're taking that risk, or I don't know if I'd call it a risk, but being brave, that's a better way to put it, and jumping in with a team that you know is maybe a little bit stronger than than the level that you've been racing at. That takes a lot of courage to do, and these guys are really fighting now. This is one of the teams that's in the mix here, the Plastic Cockneys and the Nagabomb squad, separated by 2 seconds after 22 kilometers. This thing is done and dusted at 28K. So let's use 28K as a round number.
35:03 across the line, it looks like. We'll start getting
There you go, a little less. Nice,
start
okay.
getting these results coming in as Innovation now looking across the line. Innovation was down in 8th place, though, at the last time check. They're going to be coming through with a 36 plus, so interesting to see. We'll see if, go ahead.
Do Martin and Steven ever sleep, Nathan? Do they ever take a break during?
That's a really good question. Let's go ahead and apologies on that. We got to go ahead and make this.
They do all of our back end work here to help Nathan with the results, and it's gotten better and better. Even in my short time here, we've watched improvements, and so we're going to be again racing 10 different zones. This is the Premier League, but racing happens around the globe during the day. So we generally, especially these days now, we see records being set on a day like today. I would be surprised if there's a course record left standing as far as WTRL goes, because such high quality teams. We're going to be looking at one of the strong teams out here, this Nagabomb, right, Nathan? Is McGlinchey on?
This is the Nagabomb. This is the ones
Venus
that were
is his
leading
pro.
by 2 seconds before the finish line. 35:17. 35:17.
Right.
Oh my goodness, it's not going to happen. It's not going to
Oh.
happen. 2-3 seconds, it looks like. I believe they
Unbelievable.
just got
The
beat by
closest.
3 seconds from what I can tell. We'll have to wait for the update here. We'll jump back in with the ladies here in just a second as they're about to finish up their race. You know, one thing, look at this. Oh my gosh, with the ladies race though. We'll jump in back in with the men in just a second. Socks for Watts have turned it up. 102, 102, 103.
Oh my.
They have turned. I said that they were coming
look at
on
this.
strong. It is a close race still. This is not over.
Unreal. I am stunned. I love it. That's why we call them the gladiators of the road. That scrappy team, Socks for Watts. They say, oh, yeah, bring on your Chloe Tigert, your Leah Davison. I mean, this is the
Look
American
what they brought
Olympic
back.
team.
Look
mountain
at
bike.
the difference. So,
So
look, 30,
it is
58, right? So you
15
see the-
seconds.
yeah, if they brought it
15
back to 15.
seconds.
It was almost out to 30 before. They cut it in half, and that last checkpoint.
They literally have the momentum right now, Nathan. That is stunning. Okay. This is as good as it gets for a sports-hungry world. these women, wherever they are, Nathan, we were joking about that with our Australian friends a month ago about the riders. When they start going this hard, they look like a chicken having breakfast, right? Well, that's what we're going to be seeing out here now is these riders are going to be absolutely fighting for every last watt. Talk about scraping the bottom of the barrel here. They've only got a couple more minutes of this until this one is put paid. We're looking at the legend herself, Chloe Dygert. Owen, I think Chloe is in Boise, Idaho right now. I'm not sure of that, but Chloe, who spends a lot of time in Washington State, where she lives with her husband and World Tour rider Logan Owen. Well, Chloe Dygert Owen taking some big pulls right now. Let's see who's left here. Obviously, Kristen Armstrong Savola. Her husband Joe has been a huge part of her success. The man behind the three-time Olympic gold medal winner. Who else is with this group right now? Simone Boyard. Remember, she struggled a little bit early, Nathan. She's still there. Shayna Powers is there. Leah Davison is there. So taking a look at the 2020 team, they're just about home, Nathan. Boy, they are in a fight right now. Body blow after body blow being thrown now by the Sox for Watts teams as they're trying to close in on the American Olympic team. Basically, this is 2020 in full effect.
Yeah, that looks like 2020 now trying to pull something. This is it. This is going to come right down to the line like what we just saw between the Ireland Naga bombs there, as well as Plastic Cockneys. And from what I could see, now I don't have official results. That was preliminary. I called it at the line. What I saw in times, we'll wait for the results to come on through, but 3 seconds is what it looked like to me. So we'll have to see what happens here with this. Now, I just want to give a quick little shout out. I do see the chatter coming on through. Cryogen, their swans. Thanks a lot for all for jumping in here and all the chatter we have coming on through. Cryogen, it's good to see them jumping into the Premier League out here
Top
today
5.
in the ladies race. Yep, still sitting in within the top 5 with a 32.27. So great ride for them, as well as up against the Onyx ladies there, right? As Team Sisu, they're challenging a little bit here. A minute off Team Sisu at the last checkpoint, but still solid ride there for Cryogen Swans.
Chopper's moving up, Nathan, too, into third there. So that's really interesting to watch how that's going. Choppers, Sisu, and
2-second
Cryogen.
difference. 2-second difference for podium.
Yeah, that's going to be good. It is. So this is, again, we're hanging in there with Kristen Armstrong right now. 2020 is the team as they are locked in mortal combat now with Sox for Watts out here. Oh, Nathan, I tell you, I can't imagine. This is what world-class athletes, world-class events are all about. How deep they're digging. They've got this nailed, though. What a well-drilled squad. When you talk about 2020, boy, they are bringing it home, stoking the coals. Now, andiamo, ladies.
Yeah, here we go. Savola,
Who's going to take the big last pull?
Gonna come across
Armstrong.
the line. Going to be the first one across the line. Now, Rachel Elliott here. Now, that was the time across the line. It looked like it was, well, we'll wait for the results here. I'm not going to call it out because I want to make sure that we get it absolutely correct here.
Better
Rachel Elliott here, though, in the pink jersey now, looking to bring things across the line. We'll get back in with Rachel here. 1 second. And here we go. Vicky Nealon's going to be the one that's going to help us out to get us back in to the racing here now. And it's going to be Nealon now. 6.3. Lethbridge to the front. 6.5. They're putting in big numbers to the line here now. 38 seconds.
Oh, Lethbridge. Wow.
They're going to be able to hold on. We'll have to wait and see what the time is across the line. This is the final effort and further results so far. From what I'm looking at here, it looks like it may be 2020 just barely able to hang on at the line. 39:31 was the time. 39:31 was the time for the choppers. So, wow. Sox for Watts in 2020 way out there ahead in this ladies race here. Let's go ahead. I'm waiting for the results to come on through. It'll take us just a second to get them populated here, as we still have a few out on course here. Let's go ahead and jump in with some of the other ladies that still finishing up their race out there today. And it looks like Cryogen Swans. It looks like with Killam, she's going to help us out with the finish of her race. Give her some encouragement as she finishes up. We wait for the results to come on through, and it looks like this is going to be what happened. What a result here! Well, we're waiting 2020. So 2020 with a 38.55. 38.55 is what I'm looking at. So solid result there. Now these are going to update. So what this might update.
Oh my goodness. Let's hold on. But oh my
Wait, did
goodness,
that actually happen?
this if it did, this is the most stunning upset. It is an esports. Holy cow, Nathan! I am literally at a loss for words right now. Socks for Watts is being scored as 10 seconds faster than 2020. The Choppers
That
in
final
third
lap.
with the.
It was that final lap. Now this is it updates just so you guys know. It
Can you imagine
refreshes.
if you?
It refreshes and then
This is the upset.
Okay, so that was the workout for today, guys. Hard one, not the easiest ever. I just want to stop the sounds. Whew. So yeah, you can see not an easy one. Only 5,200 more meters to climb to get the tram bike. You can see that I've done 187,000 in total. I just started recently to climb for the tram bike, and I also am doing other stuff. So it's not only that. Uh, so yeah, tomorrow I got an easy one. Then Saturday and Sunday, depending on the weather, I may be outside, maybe indoor, depending on the weather, as I said, also how I feel, how much time I've got, etc. So yeah, that's all for today. Just end this one. You can see I've done it pretty well. How many pizzas can I have? So 5 pieces of pizza, great. Okay, save and exit. I also did the 25 climbs of Alpe the Zwift today. Got a few more experience. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. You can follow me on Facebook. There's Momo Cycling, Twitch as well as Momo Cycling. That is where I published all the workouts and when I go live. So in a few weeks I will start racing. The idea is to start racing at the end of June, beginning of July. So we are already halfway of June, I believe. So probably in 2 weeks time or 3 weeks I will start racing in Zwift. So it's a good idea to start following me now, so you can be notified and you can watch me if you want, of course, at Zwift racing. Probably I'll start with B series, but if Zwift decide they will move me to A, depends on Zwift. So have a good evening, and I will see you the next time. Bye.